Wow, this is really nice. So good morning. We are at Lake Sylvia State Park, just like a mile or two north of Montesano. People out there fishing. Ooh, we gotta go over the top of the dam, it looks like. It's a neat bench. Huh, not a very big dam. There's the other side. Lake Sylvia Dam. Wow. This dam was built in 1909 to provide hydroelectric power and water for Montesano. Wow. Powerhouse was dismantled in the early 1930s. Lake Sylvia was dedicated to the Washington State Parks in 1936. That's pretty neat. Oh, that's a neat tree. It's been a while since I've done a hike in the state park. It's kind of weird. It's been so long. So the campground is at the other end of the lake. We'll have to walk through there before we leave. This is a really neat state park so far. Did not expect this. Oh wow. So there's a waterfall downstream. That is neat. Wow. I wonder if this trail goes down there. That would be neat. Definitely steep. So it's supposed to be around 60 today, I think. Okay, where does this go? Oh, to the cliff. Wow, that is a long way down. I am not going to get any closer. Gee. That looked like it was 200 feet down. I almost forgot to get a picture of this, but there's Trillium everywhere here. I've never seen it this thick in the wild before. I mean, it's all over. I wish I could dig it up, take it home. Look at that. It's the neatest little flower. I really like it. Oh, here's a good group of it. Wow. Maybe we've never hiked in April much to see it. Because if it's not blooming, I'm not sure I would even notice it. Wow, that is a big tree. Oh my gosh, look at that. Massive. Oh, that is neat. The moss in the tree, the sunlight. I really hope that this trail crosses that creek so I can come back on the other side. If I looked at the map right, I think it did. We're basically in the national forest land now. We're out of the state park. Yeah, this is way neater than I expected. We're only a mile or so, mile and a half north of Montesano, but you feel super isolated for some reason here. The trail is really nice. Wow, so this area was harvested in 2011. And they will reharvest it in around 2060. So when the trees get 50 years old, 50 to 75 years old, it says they start slowing down their growth. Interesting. Oh, I really hope we cross that river. That would be fun. Otherwise I'll have to walk back the same way. I hear it. Ugh, it's a little muddy. Good thing I put my boots on. I hear kids screaming down there, so there's gotta be A water crossing is what I'm guessing. Still a long ways down. Just hope there's a bridge if I do have to cross that. I'll have to look at my phone. I took a picture of the map. 99% sure it crosses it somehow. Oh, here's another Trillium. This is a good one. So I'm not sure how much farther I'll go if I don't cross the creek soon. I have to look on my phone, see what the GPS says on the maps. Alright, so I just looked on my phone and we do cross the creek and go to the other side, so I can do a loop. Looks like I'm about halfway to the crossing. So maybe another half mile, 2/3 of a mile. The trail kind of reminds me of the Pacific Crest Trail for some reason. I passed one person going the other way so far, that's it. Trillium is so neat. I wonder if we're finally going down to the riverbed. So I guess they considered this the Montesano City Forest. The sign says there are 4 main coniferous tree species here: Douglas fir, western red cedar, Sitka spruce, and western hemlock. Breeze feels good. Almost have to take my hoodie off. Ooh. So there looks like an old crossing of some kind. There's a bunch of posts sticking up over the river. Hopefully I have a better bridge than that used to be. We'll find out shortly. There's gotta be a bridge. I mean, because it's a deep, wet river. I don't think you can cross it without a bridge. We'll find out soon, though. Wow, look at the moss on that tree. That's neat, the way the trees are standing with the moss on them and the ferns growing. All leaning toward the right. Ah, that was an old railroad crossing there. Wow. Wow. So this Chehalis County we are in at one time had more than 1,000 miles of logging railroads. Ah, here it is. The Trillium flower is abundant on the Sylvia Creek Trail in early spring. Thrives in moist shaded soil. Wow. So they say there's 1,500 of them on this 2.25 mile trail. That is really neat. They are special. You just don't see them very often. Oh wow, that's part of the railroad bridge right there. Jeez. That is neat. That is old. It's so old there's trees growing out of the post. This section's a little muddy. So 2.25 mile trail. Plus there's probably another 1 to 2 mile trail on the around the lake itself. So this is a good park to come and hike for sure. You can easily do 3.5, 4 miles, it looks like. I hope that's a dog print. Oh my god, they're all over in the mud. Hopefully we don't find out. Look at this old saw blade. That is neat. Wow. So there used to be a sawmill right here. Jeez. It's hard to imagine. So, to the end of the trail here, or what used to be a trail. And there's the creek right there. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to get across. I hope so. The trail is going up this hill now. We'll find out in about 5 minutes. Hopefully we're just following the bank until we get to that river crossing. Wow. So they've logged this area recently. Alright, yeah, it looks like that lower part of the trail might have got washed out and they rerouted it. Oh, that one's got some pink to it. Yeah, if you want to see Trillium, I don't know of a better trail to hike in the spring. Oh, look at that one. There's a big clump coming up here. There we go. A whole bunch of them. That's a really good one right there. All right. Well, I really hope we... Oh, I see a bridge. Wait, I see a log. I see something. Oh, I hope that's where we cross. So I really want to do this loop. Oh yeah, but ways though. Look at that. Wow. We're on the edge of the logging area now. And I'm out of breath. Went up pretty high. Oh my gosh, that's a massive, it used to be a massive tree. You have a tree going off to the side of it and a little nurse tree growing out of it. Yeah, this trail is really diverse. I don't know if I've ever hiked right next to a logging area like this before, where they just cut everything down. I mean, look at that. Oh, we have these things coming up in our garden, these little shoots. I have no idea what it is. Probably some bush native. Oh, look at that. Can't imagine being here when they're logging all this. I love watching the logging shows. Don't really think they're on anymore, or I'm not sure they're making more new episodes, or they're just not on the channels the streaming platforms we use right now. All right, we're going back down. I need to start carrying my backpack so I can bring water and food. Because now that it's getting warmer, I'm gonna want to hike more for sure. Wow, this trail keeps going. I wonder if it goes into Montesano. That would be really neat. So that is the Shilly Trail. If you keep going, you got mountain bikes on it. Oh, it looks fun. Let's go look at this map. Oh, so I was on the Forestry Trail. Oh my gosh. So we are here. We've hiked from here. So there's a whole nother loop in here. I'll have to bring my wife back. We're definitely gonna hike that. So today we're gonna just go around the lake here. You can actually go up here too. There's a ton of trails here. This is really neat. Yeah, definitely check out Lake Sylvia State Park if you want to hike. I did not expect all this. It's very beautiful. I've only ran into one person so far too. So we are definitely going toward the creek now. Ah, there's a nice bridge crossing the creek, so that's awesome. You don't have to worry about getting your feet wet. I love all the signs they have along this trail with the history and talking about this stuff. Oh, this one's kind of muddy here. It's dried out pretty good though. We haven't had much rain in the last week or two. Oh wow, I'm going to show you the water. This is beautiful. Oh, so there's the bridge. It's a nice bridge. Yeah, I'm looking downstream. Oh, I like it right there. All right, let's go across this bridge. Start going back toward Lake Sylvia. All right, we are crossing the creek from Lake Sylvia. Don't know the name of it. It's got a little dam there, a little 1 or 2 foot waterfall. I wonder if somebody made that by moving rocks. It kind of looks like it. Be a great place to sit in the water in the summer. Wow, it's Sylvia Creek. It's coho salmon come up here. Oh, that is neat. So there are 5 miles of salmon habitat in this creek. Wow, that is neat. This is a little hidden gem for sure. Wonder what that is. I wonder if there used to be a sign there. Look at that old tree stump with all this stuff growing off the top. Had to go up a hill. So this is the Hamby Hill West Trail. We're gonna stay on the Forestry Trail, following the creek. Definitely need a backpack with water if you're gonna do all the trails here. Besides the Forestry Trail. Yeah, this is just amazing. I love it. I had to take my hoodie off. First time all year I've got hot and haven't had to wear a jacket hiking. What is it, April 11th, I think? This is really neat. I love all the moss in the trees. Definitely like walking in a tunnel. But here's the creek. Oh, you can see the trail we went up on the other side where that closed portion was. So my truck platform, cargo rack system, whatever you want to call it, it's supposed to arrive this week. It's gonna be awesome if I can get it installed and getting the oil change next week. Get all ready for the summer and buying my tent. I'm really glad I've kept busy without it. So yesterday we stopped at that nursery in Gig Harbor, and they had some really good roadies. Some fairly big ones, 3-4 foot tall, for $70. Normally $100. I think we'll buy 2 of them tomorrow. I might go get them tomorrow, so I'll make a video planting them. And then we want to get 4 more, but probably not that big, not for that price. It's kind of, we'll get some smaller ones, but I at least want 2 big ones. Oh, there's the creek. Oh, and you can see the trail on the other side. But don't really have a ton of yard work that I have to do this year, like project wise. So it's actually kind of nice getting things under control finally. There's always brushing I can do, take back to forest. And maintaining the meadow. We'll probably have the horses over again this year. I wonder what tree that is. Oh, the small pond in the creek below is created by beavers. Beavers weigh 45 to 60 pounds. I did not know that. Their teeth never stop growing. Wow. I don't like the beavers in our backyard. Not a fan of the beavers. Oh, look at that vine stuff. Oh, that looks like wild bleeding heart. Oh, and more Trillium. Oh, that is so neat. We should be getting leaves on all these trees soon. I mean, it's gonna be 70s this week. Get a little green back. Camera likes green. It doesn't like all the brown twigs when you're going fast. Too much detail. That used to be a big old tree. Here's another good Trillium. I don't know if I can get closer than that. Let's try this one. Oh, I love these. They might be the neatest flowering plant in Washington, in my opinion. There's something magical about them. I don't know why. They're just really neat. They're all over here. Wow, I hope the camera's picking them up. Look at that. All the white. Here's a big old clump. That's a long way down. Steep. Definitely getting hot. I don't know if I want a mountain bike on this section. It'd be kind of scary. Definitely don't want to go fast. I want to go off the edge. Here's another little creek we're gonna cross. It feels cool in this valley back here. Not much water in it. I wonder if this just reminds me of summer being so warm. And this is a really nice forest. Wow, that is neat. You see a little pool of water? Looks like there's a waterfall there, maybe. There's one of the side trails that's not marked. So I was listening to the Lost Hills podcast about the murders in the Malibu State Park. Or not, well, one murder and shootings, I should say, from 2016 to 2018. Probably not something you want to listen to before you go hiking by yourself in the woods. That's kind of creepy. This is the other part of the Hamby Hill Trail. So the loop part coming back down. So I think I'm on episode 5 right now. I don't know how many there are, but it's really good. Basically, the state park people in California had these shootings in the campground over time. Like cars got shot, camper got shot. Then finally a guy in a tent got shot and killed. Well, they never told the public what was going on. They kept it quiet. They never even investigated, you know, the guy who died in his tent. They threw his tent away in the garbage. So something, basically there was some type of cover up, it looks like, because they didn't want people to think Malibu was dangerous. It's crazy because we lived in SoCal for 2 of those years when it was going on. Yeah, we never heard anything once. Not one thing. If that was in Washington, oh, you would hear about it. Pretty crazy though. Huh. Do I go this way? Or do I go that way? I think I go this way. Yeah. But I'm using Spotify, so we have a free 6-month membership. Spotify is awesome. Music, podcasts. They even have books that you can listen to. You got it all. Huh. Am I going the right way? Not sure if this is a dead end or is there a trail down there I walk on? Huh. Not really sure. I don't see a trail going through there. So I think I did need to take that left. I have no idea where this goes. I mean, you see the river there. Let's go check out this junction. Unless we cross that. I mean, this is a nice tread. Just don't see anything down there. So we did backtrack and we're going down to the river level. I wonder if this is a tributary and not Sylvia Creek. Because we're supposed to stay on the north side of Sylvia Creek to get back to the lake. Yeah, this looks like a tributary because it's not that big. Here's the other side. We'll find out. There's another sign. Wetland Wonders. Skunk cabbage. Red-legged frog. Salmon berry, which I don't like. It's huckleberry. Yeah, this is a really nice trail though, I will say. It's nice to be moving at the speed of 1 to 2 miles an hour, not 60. Okay, so yeah, there is another drainage area on this side. I think this is the actual river from the lake. Yeah, it's way bigger. Ooh, we should get a good view of the waterfall, which is the natural blockage for the salmon that would swim up this river. So look at the wild bleeding heart starting to bloom. That is so neat. I've never seen this in the wild bloom either. Oh my god. Most people think of the alpine flowers in the summer. You don't think of the lowland flowers. There's some yellow ones because they don't bloom very long, and usually people aren't out yet when they're blooming. Like, it's still beginning of April. So there's a creekside trail to my right. You're just closer to the water, it looks like. Ah, cougar. I wonder if that was a cougar print I saw. Wow. It's possible. They have Roosevelt elk, black bear, bobcat, raccoon, coyote, cougar, and black-tailed deer here. Huh. It's kind of creepy if it wasn't a cougar. Wow, this side of the trail is very well maintained. Almost a road. Check that out. A little spring coming out of the hillside here. It's really neat. There are some nice old houses in Montesano. I was really impressed. Must be logging money. There's the Creekside Trail coming back up. Looks like they had a little landslide here. Wow. Trees just hanging on. This side of the trail is definitely warmer since we're in the sun. I wonder if this is part of the old railroad actually that crosses the creek. Huh. Look at those flowers. I don't know what that is. Yeah, this has got to be part of the old railroad line, I bet. Wow, we are back to the lake, it looks like. That was a really awesome loop. So now we're going to walk around the lake. There's the dam. So here's the map again. So we skipped the Neville's Hill and Chili and drop down trail. Wow, you can go north a long ways. So that's the Brownie Trail. Let me see, where did that one go? Oh my god, that was a mountain lion paw print. Wow, that's creepy. Wow. It says do not hike alone. I'm hiking alone. I don't even have hiking poles. Oh, it's a nice picnic area they have here. I thought that looked like a cat print. So I think this takes me to the back side of the parking lot. I'm gonna go straight, or actually I'll go back to the lake. I want to walk along it. Oh, this is so neat. So the guy fishing back there on the little boardwalk over the water caught one trout so far. Wow, that is neat. Must be too windy. All the people that were fishing are not in the water anymore in their boats. Oh, it smells good. Yeah, I feel like I'm up in the mountains, but I'm not. Here's the parking lot. It's fairly big. So you could rent this little kitchen. I can't believe there's mountain lions hiding here. And I'm pretty sure those were paw prints we saw in the mud right before we crossed the river. So you drive across this bridge, which is in the middle of the lake, to get to the parking area. They have a boat launch area over here. Yeah, this is a really fun park. So you need the Discover Pass, or it's $10 to visit. Park is awesome.